Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Amelia Coleman Brown, Assistant Superintendent of Learning Network 11 for the School District of Philadelphia.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Noah Tennant, Assistant Superintendent of Learning Network 4 here at the School District of Philadelphia. Welcome to this year's Lindback Award ceremony for distinguished teachers. Amelia and I are honored to serve as your MCs for this exciting event. A few weeks ago, we had the honor and privilege of celebrating this year's winners of the Lindback Award for Distinguished Principals. And today, we are excited to celebrate this year's Distinguished Teacher honorees. But first, we would like to take a moment to honor all of our teachers. They went above and beyond this year, doing heroic work to continue to serve the needs of our students and families.
Every teacher across our district has done amazing work to keep your school staff, students, and families engaged. So a big shout out to all of our amazing teachers. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Today is a very special day as we come together to recognize this year's recipients of the Lindback Award for Distinguished Teachers. This year's honorees were selected from a large number of submitted applications. These exemplary teachers model what it means to be agents of change in their communities. They have created a culture of growth in their schools by setting high expectations for their students and then encouraging and inspiring them to realize their full potential. But before we get into honoring our winners, we want students to help kick off this celebration.
Yes, students are at the heart of all we do. So it's only fitting that we could kick off this event with a student performance. Honoring our distinguished teachers today are 4th and 5th grade students from Penn Alexander School singing "Don't Give Up on Me."
I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue.
And I will stay with you. We'll make it to the other side, like lovers do. I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to walk away for you. I'll wait for you, 'cause I'm not giving up, no, not yet.
Yes, thank you, Penn Alexander students, for that amazing performance in honor of our teachers. At this time, to help kick off our celebration, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. William Height, to share some opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 2022 Lindback Awards for Distinguished Teachers. I want to give a special thanks to our MCs, Assistant Superintendents Noah Tennant and Amelia Coleman, and to the Penn Alexander 4th and 5th grade choir for that amazing performance. I'm also excited to hear both our All-City Summer Academy and Capra Concert Choir perform later in the show. Now, the Lindback Award for Distinguished Teachers honors outstanding educators who go above and beyond, inside and outside their classrooms to support our students. We're grateful to the Kristen R. and Mary F. Lindback Foundation and its trustees for this momentous undertaking to honor our teachers in such a special way. Thank you for continuing to support public education and our outstanding educators and leaders throughout the city of Philadelphia. As a district, we cannot meet our mission to provide every child in Philadelphia with a high-quality public school education without the support, dedication, and talent of our teachers. This year, teachers proved once again that they will not let anything get in the way of their commitment to our students by tackling the challenges that linger and continue to linger from the pandemic. They showed up on the front lines and put the best interests of their students at the heart of what they do every day. They've continued to adapt, remain flexible, and bring innovation into their instruction while at the same time developing positive relationships and providing a significant support system to our students. When our students leave our schools, they will always remember the teachers who touched and impacted their lives. Those teachers are like this year's Lindback Award recipients. So tonight, we celebrate you. Thank you for being such a dedicated and supportive teacher. Thank you for supporting our students and shaping their educational journey. And thank you for using your talents to make an impact on today's youth. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Height. It was so moving to hear you talk about the power of extraordinary teachers, not just to educate our students, but to change their lives for the better. I couldn't agree more. Today's celebration would not be possible without the generosity of the Lindback Foundation. To share more about the story of the Lindback Award, including its origin, history, and focus on the vital role of extraordinary teachers, I'd like to introduce Lindback Foundation trustee, Sheldon Bonovitz.
Good afternoon. My name is Sheldon Bonovitz. I proudly serve as one of the trustees of the Christian and Mary Lindback Foundation. Initially, I would like to recognize and thank School Superintendent William Height for his outstanding service to the Philadelphia School District and to the City of Philadelphia. We wish Bill future success as he embarks on a new career after so successfully serving as a Philadelphia School Superintendent for the past 10 years. I would also like to acknowledge the Philadelphia Inquirer for its steadfast support and recognition of the importance of the Lindback Award. Calling attention to the award promotes public awareness of the terrific job our school district teachers are doing, and is a tremendous boost for all of the teachers in the school district and to their commitment to education. In this most difficult of times, with COVID overhanging the entire school year, the teachers who we are recognizing today have done an incredibly outstanding job in navigating their students through the challenges they faced. Each of the teachers receiving an award today has had a profound and lasting influence on the many student lives they touch in so many different ways over their teaching careers. We thank you for this. We know your students, past and present. Thank you. Philadelphia is a direct beneficiary of your students' contribution to the city. You enrich your students' lives on a daily basis, and it is all about the students. At a recent Distinguished Principals event, one of the Philadelphia elementary school principals said, no matter how she feels and what her workload has been, when she walks into the school each day, she knows that many of her students have had a tougher time of it than she. Perhaps they've had no dinner. Perhaps there was some domestic issue they were exposed to. Perhaps they were concerned about having breakfast in the morning. Perhaps there was insufficient clothing for them. Yet when she greeted the students with a big smile and a hug, she could see their faces light up. which made all the difference in the world to them and to her. What more could one say about how one affects children? I know all of our honorees today feel the same way and cannot wait to give their students an in-person smile and warm greeting. As trustees of the Lindback Foundation, we are confident we are fulfilling the mission and commitment Christian and Mary Lindback have made to education in Philadelphia. We are proud to carry on their legacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Bonovitz. We are all so proud of this year's recipients and are truly grateful to the Christian R. and Mary F. Lindback Foundation for their generous gift. In the spirit of keeping students at the heart of all we do, here is another student performance to celebrate our honorees. This time, the All-City Orchestra Summer Academy will perform Farandole from Bazet's La Laisienne, Suite No. 2.
Wow, what an amazing performance by the All-City Orchestra Summer Academy. Seeing all of those talented young people is an important reminder of the amazing work our distinguished teachers do every day to meet the unique needs of all of our diverse learners. As we continue celebrating this year's honorees, we are excited to introduce our city's mayor, the Honorable Mayor Jim Kenney, who will now share some congratulatory remarks.
Hello, on behalf of the City of Philadelphia, I would like to congratulate the recipients of the 2022 Lindback Distinguished Teaching Award. Teachers are the foundation of our communities. They create positive learning environments that help shape who our children become. And that foundation proved to be even stronger during this last year, a year which required all of us to be flexible as we continue to navigate the COVID-19 pandemic. As a Lindback awardee, it is clear that you have gone above and beyond, and your commitment to your students is unwavering. You're a role model and a source of inspiration. Your impact was felt so much that members of your school community were inspired to nominate you for this honor. So, congratulations, and know that your work matters, now more than ever, and we greatly appreciate everything you do for your students and our communities. You've guided your students through some very uncertain times, and it is because of your compassion and commitment that our kids and school communities thrive. From the bottom of our hearts, I sincerely thank you for your service to the children and the City of Philadelphia. We are all proud of what you do to make a real difference.
Thank you, Mayor Kenney, for those warm remarks. We are pleased to introduce the Honorable Governor Wolf. He will share congratulatory remarks.
Hi, I'm Governor Tom Wolf. Thank you to the School District of Philadelphia and the Lindback Foundation for inviting me to speak at this year's event. Education is the cornerstone of our Commonwealth. And those who accept the challenge of bettering our future through guiding our younger generations possess a rare caliber of character and commitment. Teachers make invaluable contributions. And during the past year, your jobs were harder than ever because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you all for your hard work to help students learn and grow under challenging conditions. I hope you reflect with great pride on the work you have done, and the lives you have touched, and all that you have achieved. Thank you for all that you do on behalf of the Commonwealth.
Now, honored guests, it is time to get to the heart of why we are here today. We have come together to celebrate 60 superb teachers and the tremendous contributions they make not only in the lives of their students, but to their schools, school communities, our district, and our entire city of Philadelphia. The Lindback Award for Distinguished Teachers is a tremendous honor for our teachers, honoring those who promote learning and strengthen our schools at the highest level. Each teacher winner is receiving a cash prize award of $3,500 for their own use. I am sure each of them are already excitedly preparing to use these funds to enhance their students' educational experience. Each honoree will also receive a signed letter from the governor, as well as a signed certificate from the Lindback Foundation and the superintendent.
And Amelia, since we know our award-winning teachers had help on their way to greatness, we also want to recognize the family, mentors, professional coaches, and district cheerleaders who supported your journeys to become an exemplary educator. Let's take a moment to recognize and applaud all of these supporters. Yes, it takes a village to create and support a great teacher, so thank you, supporters. So without further ado, let's recognize this year's honorees. Thank you, teachers, for being inspirational and compassionate educators for the School District of Philadelphia and continuing to make a difference in the lives of children and our communities. You are all very deserving of this honor.
To help us announce the recipients of the 2021-2022 Lindback Award for Distinguished Teachers who serve students in kindergarten through 8th grade, we have Assistant Superintendent from Learning Network 8, Shakira Worthen, Deputy Chief of School and Network Development, Randy Klein-Davila.
Thank you, Amelia. And for the recipients of the Lindback Award for Distinguished Teachers who serve our high school students, we will have Assistant Superintendent for Learning Network 2, Dr. Renato Lahara.
Thank you, Noah. I will now turn it over to Deputy Chief Klein-Davila, who will read our first set of elementary teacher winners.
Thank you, Amelia. I will now read the names of our first set of elementary teacher honorees. Carrie Black, Ethan Allen School. Carl Jackson, Charles W. Henry School. Christopher Nevrenstein, Watson Comley School. Denise Jordan, John Barry Elementary School. Diane Bolanovich, Mary McLeod Bethune School. Deetra Cooper, Laura H. Carnell School. Ebony Thorpe, James R. Ludlow School. Erica Moore, the Northeast Community Propel Academy. Jacqueline Metz, Horatio B. Hackett School. Jacqueline Mengel, George W. Nebinger School. Jenna Beck, Vare Washington Elementary School. Jesse Hallowell, Henry H. Houston School. John Burks Silver, Chester A. Arthur School. Joy Gothney, Cook Wissahickon School. Julie Pudlow, Solomon Salas Cohen Elementary School. Kate Melnick, George W. Child School. Let's give all of these winners a round of applause. I will now pass it to Assistant Superintendent Shakira Worthen to read the names of the remaining elementary school honorees.
Thank you, Randy. Here are tonight's honorees. Latanya Robichaud, General Philip Kearney School. Lauren McDonald, Henry H. Houston School. Lun Win No, Eliza B. Kirkbride School. Lori Harkins, Henry A. Brown School. Marie Ames, Francis E. Willard School. Marissa Bass, William H. Hunter School. Meredith Song Booth, Vare Washington Elementary School. Nicole Colchi, George Sharswood School. Patricia Blankenmeyer, Widener Memorial School. Raymond Brittle, Hancock Demonstration School. Sarah Beverly, Henry C. Lee Elementary School. Sheila Fisher, Robert E. Lamberton Elementary School. Susan Colbert, William H. Ziegler School. Susan Newman, John F. McCluskey School. Tara Williams, Philip H. Sheridan School. Trevin Bryson, Laura H. Parnell School. Let's give these winners a round of applause.
Thank you both, Deputy Chief Klein Davila and Assistant Superintendent Shakira Worthen. Our final winners for the evening are our middle and high school honorees. Dr. Renato Lahara, Assistant Superintendent, will read the names of these winners.
Thank you, Amelia. It is such an honor to celebrate these honorees this evening. Here are the honorees. Alondra Abrams, Tilden Middle School. Annabelle Lyons, Constitution High School. Antoinette L. Davis, Arts Academy at Benjamin Rush. Brian Rost, Philadelphia Juvenile Justice Services Center School. Craig Robinson, Swenson Arts Technical High School. Dana Elise Williams, Franklin Learning Center. David Shapiro, Julia R. Masterman High School. Dawn Marie Geiger, Roxborough High School. Dr. Amy Davis, Horace Furness High School. Jennifer Johnson, Vaux Big Picture High School. Jessica Villanueva McCullum, West Philadelphia High School. Joseph Fafara, William L. Sayre High School. Joseph Schreiber, Carver Engineering and Science. June Freifelder, Hill Friedman World Academy. Kimberly Walker, Jules E. Mastbaum High School. Christian Ogumbemi, Kensington Health Sciences Academy. Kristen Lubert, The U School. Lisa Cephas, Abraham Lincoln High School. Lisa Kelly, Lankenau High School. Maureen Quinn, Paul Robeson High School. Melissa Morin, Science Leadership Academy at Bieber. Rachel Cohen Garvey, Academy at Palumbo. Samantha Torgman, Parkway Northwest High School. Chanel Lockhart, Kensington High School. Sunila Gord, Overbrook High School. Suzanne Walsh, The Link. Timothy Tracy, Philadelphia High School for Girls. Zara Tees, Northeast High School. Let's give these winners a round of applause.
Thank you, Assistant Superintendent Worthen, Deputy Chief Klein Davila, and Assistant Superintendent Lahara. At this time, let's all stand up wherever you are and clap, snap, or otherwise give a big 7-second shout out to all of our amazing teacher honorees. Woo! Yes, congratulations to all of our distinguished winners. Amelia, aren't our honorees truly remarkable people?
Yes, I totally agree, Noah. They are shining examples of teachers who put children first. At this time, to further honor these amazing teachers, our Chief of Schools, Dr. Evan Nunez, will share a few heartfelt words.
Thank you, Dr. Coleman, and good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be here to congratulate each of you, the recipients of the 2022 Lindback Award for Distinguished Teachers, and to offer some closing remarks. It's long been said that a teacher affects eternity, that she or he can never tell where the influence stops. And as a former teacher, I know firsthand just how true this statement is. You see, just about 3 weeks ago, I unexpectedly received a message from a woman who reminded me that she was a former student of mine in which I taught 26 years ago. She shared the impact that I had in her life throughout the past several years. She provided specific examples throughout her life as she went through middle school, high school, and even college, where there were many moments where she doubted herself and needed someone to believe in her. She continued to explain that as her first grade teacher, there were very specific moments and very specific things that I did that she is so thankful for until today. For example, in her letter, she explained how valuable the time was when she received small group instruction to jumpstart her reading level so that she was reading on grade level, but that the individualized instruction made her feel loved and impacted her confidence. This boost in her confidence has led her through so many trials and tribulations throughout her life. She remembered that my belief in her has had an impact in her life, and until this day has had a direct impact in her success as an adult. To say the very least, I have cried at least 5 times in the past 3 weeks each time I've read this letter. I can't imagine the influence, or I didn't imagine the influence I would have in a student 26 years ago. I share this with you today to thank you in advance for all that you have done and will continue to do for the students of Philadelphia. I am confident that someday you too will run into a previous student and they will share with you how you have impacted their lives. Each of you are the heart and soul of learning and what makes our classrooms run. What you say and what you do each and every day has a direct impact on the adults that will lead our communities in the future. And each of you have successfully proven that no matter what circumstances we are facing, just to name a few, the circumstances that we're facing with COVID, gun violence, even today, these circumstances have not limited your ability to reimagine what it means to be cared for, to connect with, and to educate your students during an unimaginable time of uncertainty. You successfully pivoted from a remote learning environment to welcoming your students back into your classrooms for in-person learning. You have continued to be creative in providing high-quality instructional experiences to your students, while at the same time attending to the many, many social and emotional needs that they currently have. And you have navigated all these circumstances while balancing your own family, your personal responsibilities, and your very own self-care. The School District of Philadelphia's successes are due to teachers like each and every one of you who are transforming the minds and lives of young people across Philadelphia. The safe and transformative learning environments that you create for students is the one that shapes and prepares them for a limitless future. So once again, congratulations to all 60 of our 2021-2022 Lindback Distinguished Teacher Awards, award winners for this well-deserved recognition. It is an honor for me to work with such inspiring teachers who are finding new ways to create meaningful educational experiences for our students each and every day. We are so proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nunez, for your inspirational message regarding the transformative power of excellent teachers. Well, we have one final speaker this evening to honor you, our extraordinary Lindback Teacher winners. Leticia Aija Hinton, Vice President of the Board of Education for the School District of Philadelphia, shares her heartfelt message on behalf of the entire school board.
Hello, I'm Leticia Aija Hinton, Vice President of the Board of Education. I would like to first begin by saying, on behalf of the board, congratulations to each of you for receiving the Lindback Award for Distinguished Public Teachers. You are each extraordinary teachers, and we are thrilled to be able to recognize you for your excellence in promoting learning at the highest level. Excellent teachers do many things well, from creating positive learning environments to motivating students to learn, which ultimately empowers children to reach their fullest potential.
As we have said already, students are at the heart of the life's work of all of our distinguished Lindback teacher winners. So there's no better way to close out this year's ceremony than with the voices of our scholars. So let's all enjoy two amazing performances from the students of the Kappa Concert Choir under the direction of Lauren Thomas. They will be singing Alleluia and My Soul's Been Anchored.
anchored? Are you anchored? Oh yes. Yes, I am. Yes, my soul's been anchored in the Lord. Hallelujah. Will you praise Him? Will you praise Him? Oh yes. Will you praise Him? Hallelujah. Will you praise Him? Oh yes. God Almighty. Are you anchored? Yes, I'm anchored. Lord, I'm anchored. Oh yes. Lord, I love you. Oh yes. Yes, I'll serve you. Oh yes. Lord, I praise you. Oh yes. Hallelujah. My soul's been anchored in the Lord. God Almighty, mine. Been anchored. Anchored in the Lord.
Wow, what a beautiful performance. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrated this year's distinguished teachers. And once again, congratulations to our honorees. Your leadership, commitment, and vision for your students and community has earned you this distinguished honor. Well done and well deserved.
Yes, we know that being a teacher during this pandemic has been daunting, magnifying your normal duties and responsibilities, but you have risen to this occasion with excellence. Continued teaching and learning would not have been possible without you. You jumped into action and stepped up to serve your staff, students, and community with courage, innovation, and outstanding leadership. Each of you is an extraordinary leader and hero.
Absolutely. And thank you to the Lindback Foundation for the generous gifts and support of our amazing teachers. Your ongoing support of our school district is valued and very much appreciated.
Thank you, everyone.
And have a wonderful evening.